You're watching E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video, we're going to do our review for episode 13 of The Flash. And, I can't take this shit anymore. Can we just watch The Flash every day until the season ends? I mean, whoa. This is a really good episode, and I'm not even really talking about just the story elements and all that. They got a lot done in 1 hour. You know what I mean? Like, Firestorm got enough time. We learned about his story. We learned about everything with that. We still looked, they obviously went further and deeper into the death of Barry's mother. A lot, and we even got to, experience Barry's love life. A lot happened in 1 hour, and I thought they did a really good job of bringing it all together and delivering. They delivered, nothing felt, you don't feel shorted, in this episode. So, let's start off with the lighthearted stuff first. So, Barry's dating and very, very pretty girl. Very, very pretty girl. Boy, did you see her in that dress? Woo! Very, very pretty girl. And, it's going good. She's really into him. He obviously likes her a whole lot. And here comes Miss Iris. Now, Iris, so far this season, I've been very indifferent about her. It's like, oh, she's there. That's right. That's fine. She's, whatever. But boy, did she catch my attention when she choach blocked. Yes, choach blocked. You do not choach block your best friend. And boy, when she did that, I was tight. I was livid. I'm like, you didn't even give Barry the time of day. Now he's dating a hottie, and you're going to go and hate on him and be like, he just needs time. Maybe give him time. What? And you made it so blatantly clear that it was you were talking about when you were telling her about who he was hung up on, man. Iris. No, Iris. Don't become the Laurel of the show. I may be indifferent, but I don't hate you yet, so you just went down, wasn't happy about that. But Barry worked it out. He ate a pepper and won her over, so it's going to be interesting to see how that continues. It's going to be very hard for him to date her. Every time they're going to be involved with something and dating or having a session, or whatever you want to call it, he's going to be pulled away to do some Flash hero stuff. And furthermore, obviously we learned that sexually, he has to, really, really trying to control himself. Otherwise, he's going to go too fast. So, very interesting stuff right there. We'll see how that plays out, if it ever does. But outside of that lighthearted stuff, a lot of feels in this show and this episode. And not just with like Barry and stuff like that, but with like, with Firestorm, the conflicting personalities, his wife, when she came to find him and he kind of figured out what her favorite, well, not that she had a favorite color, but that she could never decide. And that's why she chose stripes. I mean, that was a very touching moment. I gotta say, Steve Amell's brother, man, their whole, like, their dialect and their actions are so similar. I feel like, is this fucking Arrow or is this Firestorm? Because very, very similar. Like, even their voice, very similar. It's like, I was like, oh, I mean, obviously you can tell they're brothers, so it's incredible. But it was a very, very, very good episode. And, obviously Barry's blood being at the scene is no surprise to us. But now we're delving into time travel. This is what we've been waiting for. And we know that Firestorm is probably still going to be around, minus the Doc. You know what I mean? I think it'll just be Ronnie by himself. And, it's just so many characters. We're still going to be getting the Trickster. Unfortunately, I wasn't very happy to hear that Emily Kinney, or at least I heard a rumor that Emily Kinney was coming to the show. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that yet. So, I gotta be fair. Gotta judge her when she gets there, but I can't say that I'm too crazy about that news. But, a very, very good episode. I mean, this show, man, I'm just like every week, last week and even last week's show, like, it was good. It wasn't one of the best ones, but still, there really hasn't, for me personally, there has not been a bad show. There has not been a bad episode. This one was really good. I was just impressed with the fact that they got everything working together. With Ronnie and the whole Firestorm thing, with Barry's dating, Iris choach blocking, you know what I mean? Like, and then learning about Star Labs, going back in time and seeing how the Doc got himself there, what he had. I still, Now we see the military again, so that'll be interesting. Now they're gonna get involved. Just a lot of things coming down, man. And we think we got like, I don't know how many episodes they signed on for this year. I'm gonna guess 22, a full season. But boy, so that means what, 9 episodes left? You know how much stuff is gonna go down. Dr. Wells' blood wasn't there, so that's interesting as well. When they find out who the other blood type was, if they do, if they look into it. But I think right now they're so shocked that it's Barry's blood, and older Barry, that they're probably not even thinking about it. And it's just amazing because now we see the coming attractions next week. They waste no time. That Barry knows. He knows. So it's going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy. And I'm interested to see how Dr. Wells is going to react to this. Because remember, Dr. Wells, if they come up to him and say, hey, if they start questioning about time travel, he's going to get suspicious. The guy's not stupid. So very, very interesting stuff, man. I got to tell you, really, really interesting stuff going down. This episode was a very, very good story. I like the firestorm. I like we got to see more of him. The one little engagement between him and Flash, I was kind of cracking up when Barry was like, please don't flame on. I was like, oh, flame on. This is a little DC thing right there. That's, taking a little stab at Marvel, maybe? No, but it's the same concept. We all know that. Human Torch, Firestorm, pretty much the same. Although, the Firestorm character is going to be very interesting going forward. If he does indeed live, which I think he does. They said, go get me Firestorm. So just a lot of good stuff going on, man. This show, so good. And that girl, boy, I hope he keeps dating her. She's a hottie. She's really into him, boy. This Barry's just, he deserves it. He really does. When you consider this first 13 episodes, he was gaga over Iris, so heartbroken. Then he had a little moment of felicity, but she's in love with Arrow. Now he's got his own chica. She's Latin. You know what I'm saying? So, woo, you know what I mean? So, yeah, Barry's got a thing for the minority woman. He really does, boy. I tell you. First Iris and now this girl? So, again, that'll be interesting to see that develop. His personal life, we get to see more of that. Obviously, Flash has got a lot of things surrounding him. The Firestorm saga that's going on right now, or possibly just ended, but we know that perhaps not. We have other villains coming in the Trickster. Obviously, Reverse Flash is still out there, which we're going to learn more about. They're still investigating that. Of course, once again, Captain Cold, Heatwave, they're still out there. A lot of stuff is going down, man. This show is just, damn, I can't wait till next Tuesday. I just cannot wait till next Tuesday. Very good episode. Always delivering on emotional scenes, always delivering on some pretty good action. I thought the scene where Barry was running away from the nuke going off was incredible. It was a really nice scene. It's just a fun show. Such a fun show. And I just enjoy it. I always just get a lot of enjoyment out of watching the show. I just think it has a lot of good elements that come together. Very few shows can pull off, action, drama, emotional value, and the only thing it's missing, it lacks the darkness, but we don't really need that. We get that from Arrow. So just a fun show. I just had this, and this episode was just so good. So I'm just repeating myself every week. I say the same thing, but I just can't continue to express more how much I just enjoy the show. It's just so good. So, but anyway, that's it for this review. I just can't wait till next Tuesday. I can't wait till next Tuesday. It's going to be very, very exciting. And, we'll see if a lot of people's predictions and speculations come true. So far, they are. Barry's blood at the scene, and not a young Barry, an old Barry. So we'll see how things play out. Anyway, guys, that's it for this review. This is Rob signing off for E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching E.T.N. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. Join the nation's Facebook page to meet other subscribers or visit E.T.N's Facebook page and Twitter page. Links for all are in the description.